Peter O'Fallon says to the producer, goes, well, what do you think about him for Brett? And the producer, I'm standing right next to the guy, and the guy goes, boy's supposed to play an asshole, right? And I go, are you fucking kidding me? And then I got into it with the producer. Like, I almost blew up the bridge.
Oh,
I burnt I'm lighting the bridge on fire at the valet stand. And fortunately, my car came before it fucking, like, here's.
That's funny.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I got hit in the ice with I got hit in the eye with ice. I got hit in the ice with eye, John. Have you ever been hit in the ice with eye?
Yes. People.
This Father's Day, there's only one perfect gift. It's the Man Grate Grill Enhancement System. What's a Man Grate, you ask? Ask me, John. What's a Man Grate?
What is a Man Grate?
Man Grates are 100% made in America. Cast iron grilling grates. These heavy-duty grilling grates deliver exactly what you need to achieve that steakhouse flavor you've been looking for. With Man Grate's patented design, chicken, steak, veggies will have never tasted so good. No more flare-ups, no more dry meat, guaranteed. Take advantage of our $20 Mohr Stories special today by clicking on the Man Grate banner at jmohr.com. As a bonus, every Mohr Stories show order comes with a heavy-duty Man Grate grilling brush. Clean that grill, it's nasty. Bullet points are 100% made in America, 100% cast iron, 100% steakhouse quality grilling in your backyard, Jon Heffron. $20 Mohr Stories show special. Click on the Man Grate banner at jmohr.com to order today. That's Man Grate at jmohr.com. You have a website.
Somebody's going to get pregnant.
Everybody gets their grill pregnant. Man Grate makes sure the grill is pregnant. And that's how you make kebabs, Jon Heffron. Those are steak babies. Kebabs are steak babies. What's your website?
This ain't a Tracy Morgan hotel.
What?
I was in a car with him, and that's what he said when I almost got in a fight with him, his bodyguard, and the limo driver in Florida. I was like, it was one of the times I thought I was going to be killed.
Why? You could kick the shit out of all three of those guys.
I thought I had a unique Tracy Morgan story till I told this story that everybody has the same one, and it completely...
No, they're all unique.
It completely...
But what? This is not a Tracy Morgan hotel?
We were...
JonHeffron.com is your website.
Yeah, JonHeffron.com, or if you go Facebook/Jon Heffron, or
2 F's.
at Jon Heffron.
Fucking funny.
A side note, we were doing a show. Tracy Morgan wanted me to take off a shirt at a bar.
He wanted you to take off
Wanted me because his was off.
You got to take your shirt off too, Jon Heffron.
And then I go, not taking my shirt off.
Yeah.
And then he goes,
you got good
that's
nipples.
why he goes, that's why you're a hack, because you can't commit. And what? He goes, you're a hack because you can't commit to a joke. Like, I go, I don't want to take my shirt off. He goes, that's right. And then he looked at his buddy. He goes, make sure he's never in one of my movies.
Oh, my God. That's what Lip Nicky said when he was choking you out. Make sure he's never in an episode of Monk with Me.
So we're in the car driving back to the hotel, and he's got his handler with him, who's sitting up front.
Chelsea Handler?
Tracy's at the window.
She fucked 50 Cent because I was on the other line. My phone was busy.
And there's some MC, I forgot who he was, sitting between us, and Tracy the whole time is jawing with me, telling me I suck, and I'm a hack, da-da-da-da, and I'm just sitting there looking out of the window.
You take your shirt off.
Yeah, and he's like, make sure this, whatever, and then he sticks his hand across from the MCs in between us.
How long ago is this?
4 years.
Are you on the same show?
We did a show at University of wherever we were at.
So in theory, it's a co-headlining gig.
He was headlining. I opened for him.
All right.
But it was
like,
after
how
last
would you two
comic.
be in the same club? So it makes sense to me. Okay.
At a thing, he reaches over and kind of pushes with his finger, pushes my face. And I'm looking. Now I'm trying to size up. Like, I'm the only white dude in the thing. We're on some side road in Florida.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, do I just sit here? And he does it again.
I'll touch your face
and
with
then
my finger.
I look at his handler. I go, you've been cool to me the entire day, but unfortunately, you're the first jaw that I'm breaking. To his bodyguard, who was just big, heavy, those big, those guys just out of gross tonnage, they think they're tough.
Yeah.
Only because they weigh 300 pounds.
Yeah.
But you could just, all day long, either run away from them or just
shine.
like they couldn't. I mean, if they landed on top of you, then you're screwed. But for the most part, they're just physically. They have no shoulder flexibility.
You're not talking about your classic bodyguard in a car. It's just a big blob of shit from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
This is my friend, big blob of shit from the neighborhood.
So then we pull up to my hotel.
We call him Big Man.
Yeah, and he goes the whole time we're at my hotel. He's like, "This is not Tracy Morgan."
What did the guy say to you when you said that?
He just gave me a look, and then the driver looked at me. Everybody was giving me looks, and then that's where I got weirded out. I'm
Turkey
like,
shoot.
This is where they're gonna kill the white guy on the side of the road. I literally was like.
But you did say, you put your flag down saying, "Hey, big man, big blob of shit. You're the first guy's jaw that I'm breaking." You did say that.
Yeah.
And
Out of sheer fear. At this point, though, as was coming out of my mouth, it's like, I gotta commit. I gotta commit to this.
You want to see what a hack I am?
I'm in. So then
I'm going to show you how I can commit.
We just end up pulling up to the hotel, but it wasn't Tracy's. It was mine. And then the whole time he's like, "That's right. That's what middle act stays." Like he just the whole time. As I'm getting out of the car, he even gets out and starts shouting across about how my hotel sucks, his doesn't.
My hotel got a fountain.
Yeah, it was, but
in the room.
But you know, when people are, however they are, under whatever influence, sometimes you're dealing with that and not the actual person. So you give them the. And
then you were done. Then you got on a flight and went home. There was no next night.
Yeah, no next night.
And you haven't seen him since?
No.
All right, hon, bring him out.
Yeah,
Tracy's in my backyard. Yeah, I mowed along with my back.
I got the maddest I ever got.
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I mowed along with my back. I lay in the grass and roll on it.
The maddest I ever got on stage was somebody was texting bugs me, but now I have a joke almost up front, just saying how bad if you text during a show, how you're incapable of enjoyment and blah blah blah. But I talk so fast during my show. At one point, I stopped to drink a water, maybe about 30 minutes in. I took a moment. I just took a thing. This guy goes, and just how he said, and, that's all he said to me. And I don't know what was bottled up. I go, really? Fuck. I've been talking nonstop, throwing 95 for 30 minutes straight. I've taken a drink of water, and you still want more? You're so unfulfilled in your life that you're one of those guys who just needs to keep drinking, right? There's never enough Coke. There's never enough. And I don't know what possessed. I was just like, you need to leave. I don't enjoy performing. Yeah. I don't know where that came from.
Like people say "and" or something like "next."
His tone or next probably
and I'll
sets
say
me
something
off.
like, when you go to work, do you just hit the cubicle and just type for like a fucking crazy person for 8 hours? Don't you get up and walk around and see how Stanley in accounting's doing?
Or you ever do that when you're talking to somebody and they say that, they either say next or they go, "Okay, continue." It's always like a chick who kind of says that, and you're just like, really?
TMI makes me nuts. Girls will always go, "TMI." You're like, no, you bought your fucking ticket to hear this. This is exactly I. This is the exact amount of I for $30 ticket.
Yeah.
At place to be determined. That's you bought. I.
Yeah, really. What's the safe amount of information for you?
Yeah.
What's your acceptable amount?
I'm telling you about me, and you bought a ticket.
You're the one who drove here, got in a car, paid a sitter. Cash in your free email tickets.
Here's the grand irony. You saying TMI is TMI.
Yeah.
Your voice at all, one syllable from you, is entirely too much information to me. Because no one came here to see you. They came here to see Jon Heffron. John, you're really angry at everybody. What's your deal?
Just the last little moment right there got angry. I'm not really. Sometimes it gets.
JonHeffron.com, Facebook.com/Jon Heffron.
Yeah.
And I guess there's still a Mohr Stories Facebook page. You could check it out if you wish. I'm not sure how to work Facebook. I put one photo up. I tried to.
Right.
And it says, "Do you want to tag this photo?" And I just freaked out. Like,
right,
I'm a technophobe. Like, I don't even know what the fuck that means. Do I want to tag it? And then I tell people that, and they go, "It means do you want to share it with other people?" And I go, "Well, why doesn't it say share it with other people?"
How did comics...
I guess I need to buy a VCR is what I'm saying.
We're kind of that... Yeah, you need to get hit by Bonaducci so you feel good about that.
Where is Bonaducci now?
Doing radio, I think
Where?
In
smaller markets? Philly?
Not Philly. Now he's in he was in Philly, so you're not
Eric said that with such alacrity, like Philly.
No, he was right. And then recently, up until about a month ago, went to Seattle.
Seattle.
was up and down. What did comics do? Well, we know what they did. They did a lot of drugs. And can you imagine being a comic in the like not being on the road with no iPad, at least Twitter and Facebook, you have access to, like, I'll do a show, I'll come back to my room at 1 a.m., I buy a bunch of junk food, sit next to my computer, and I watch 80s music videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I'll just watch and respond to other comics. Like, it's a way that you can connect, just so you go, what are you guys doing? I'm not doing anything. Can you imagine though in the 80s when you traveled, when you had nothing?
No sports center.
You, like, woke up and got the, like, newspaper. That was it.
Vending machine. Get the Fanta.
Ugh,
I'm going down the hall for a Fanta.
My new thing is I go to vending machine hacks on YouTube. They show you how to hack a vending machine.
Ooh.
There's different codes or stuff you do with $1 where depending on the machine, you get 2-for-1s or it just spits out money and you get for free. And then I'll look, and then I'll go to the vending machine, and about 1:30 in the morning, I'm sitting there with $1, cutting it halfway, trying to go through it, and I'm like, what happens if I get arrested or busted? They're like, comic arrested for stealing $2 worth of Funyuns out of can you afford? You know what I mean? But I do it. I just want to see if I can get it for free, but I guess that's stealing. I guess that's hands down shoplifting.
Now I'm curious what that number was after Last Comic Standing.
what
that dollar amount was. Were you trying to get beech nut gum out of a vending machine? Like, but you don't want to waste $1 on it. But that is weird. Like, you do get a weird visceral thrill. Like, when I go to Ralph's or when I go to the grocery store, I'll put I'll take a bottle of like Zero vitamin water or whatever off the shelf, and I'll drink it as I push the cart. And then when I'm done, I set it down, and I'm like, yes. Got him. I got the man. I used to put firewood, those Duralogs, I used to put them under the cart and act like I forgot, or a case of water. Used to.
Right.
Wink and act like because my wife's like, why are you doing, like, what's your problem? It's a fucking case of water.
I saw Avengers recently and we're in line, and then they made you wait outside, and then they brought you in, because the line was so long. And the whole time I'm like, there's a kink in their armor. If I was standing right there by the popcorn, I could have easily walked in. Like, what amount of money do you make where you stop thinking about stealing stuff or getting in something for free?
I don't think it's a money thing. I think it's just
I still would like to sneak into a movie. Like, I think that's maybe inherent from when you're 13, 12 years old, when you want to go see Hard Bodies and you're not old enough, or Colors.
Ski School.
I remember.
Yeah. I think it's the way your hard drive.
Hot Dog, yeah.
Hot Dog the movie.
Oh, that was
Hot Dog the movie.
Yeah. I'll have Sunny Side Up, Sunny Side Down. Those were dirty. Young Lady Chatterley. We'd always rent that. Hard Bodies.
Let me tell you a Hot Dog story.
Hot Dog.
Then we'll get out of here with a Stamps.com raid. Me and like 8 friends, we were like in 8th grade, and we went to the movies, and this kid, I forget his name, Glenn Lineski? Somebody's dad drove us and picked us up, dropped us off, and we told him we're going to see fucking PG nice movie, whatever it was, right?
Yeah, I don't even know.
And so then like 3 hours go by at the Lowe's in Wayne, New Jersey, like the first big Lowe's.
Right.
Next to a Chuck E. Cheese, before it was a kid's thing, before they figured out their thing.
Right.
We're like, fuck, no ball pit. You went in there, you played games like that was crack.
Right.
And the Puerto Ricans would be like, yo, let me get a man. Let me get a man. And you'd be like, fuck. And you just leave Galaga to let this Puerto Rican guy take it over. Like, they just hijack.
Let me get pirates, a man.
They would hijack your game. Like, yo, let me get a man. Let me get let me get one of your guys, and you're like, well, I'll just. That was. I don't have any quarters. Let me get a man. Let me get a man, and you just leave the machine and move on to the next one. So we're at the movies, and then we're in this kid's car. His dad picks us up, and he goes, "So, what movie did you guys decide on?" And some kid goes, Hot Dog, because we went and we saw Hot Dog, and there was tits.
Oh yeah,
sexual
it's
innuendo.
so dirty. Like it's
there
so.
Was boobs.
Yeah,
there was boobs.
Yeah, 1 second in a
dry hump
hot
the
tub
air.
scene.
Yeah, somebody dry humped the air in a towel. That was it. But this guy almost crashed on Route 23 in New Jersey because he looks back and he goes, "Hot Dog." You saw Hot Big Tiger. You saw Hot Dog, the movie.
Oh my God, those movies.
And he literally is like swerving, like almost killing us. Because we saw Hot Dog the movie instead of fucking Willow. There, boom. I couldn't think of a movie.
I wish you could go back to those days. I remember seeing Youngblood 3 times with Rob Lowe.
Yeah.
Because Cynthia Gibb, there's a scene in there, and I still have it in my thing where she's in her underwear.
How about Last Night When Demi Moore's full bush in front of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
You would leave the theater, loop back around. And talk. You didn't sneak in. You just never left. You're like, I'm going to wait to see that deliciousness all over again.
In Youngblood, she's in like the Calvin Klein, Cynthia Gibb.
Is she in the Bee Gees?
Yeah, I saw her at the gym. This was years ago. I think where I've actually ran into you there.
Choked her out.
She was there. She happened. I'm working on a machine. She goes, "All right, how many more set?" I go, "Well, thing." And so now I'm talking to her. So she's working in with me. We're talking randomly about stuff, having a fun conversation. I actually said to her, "You know what? I gotta say, I went and I saw Youngblood 3 times because of you and your underwear. I know for a fact she had a whole nother set." She goes, "Oh," got up and just walked away from me.
I got hit in the eye with ice. I get hit in the ice with eye, John. Have you ever been hit in the ice with eye?
Yes. People.
This Father's Day, there's only one perfect gift. It's the Man Great Grill Enhancement System. What's a Man Great, you ask? Ask me, John. What's a Man Great?
What is a Man Great?
Man Greats are 100% made in America. Cast iron grilling grates. These heavy-duty grilling grates deliver exactly what you need to achieve that steak. Billy's pregnant. And that's how you make kebabs, John Heffron. Those are steak babies. Kebabs are steak babies. What's your website?
This ain't a Tracy Morgan hotel.
What?
I was in a car with him, and that's what he said when I almost got in a fight with him, his bodyguard, and the limo driver in Florida. I was like, it was one of the times I thought I was going to be killed.
Why? Bullet points are 100% made in America, 100% cast iron, 100% steakhouse quality grilling in your backyard, John Heffron. $20 Mohr Stories show special. Click on the Man Great banner at jmohr.com to order today. That's Man Great at jmohr.com. You have a website.
Somebody's going to get pregnant.
Everybody gets their grill pregnant. Man Great, make sure to grill. Peter O'Fallon says to the producer, goes, "Well, what do you think about him for Brett?" And the producer, I'm standing right next to the guy. And the guy goes, "Boy's supposed to play an asshole, right?" And I go, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And then I got into it with the producer. Like, I almost blew up the bridge. I burnt I'm lighting the bridge on fire at the valet stand. And fortunately, my car came before it fucking,
That's funny.
I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I got hit in the ice with house flavor you've been looking for with Man Great's patented design chicken, steak, veggies will have never tasted so good. No more flare-ups, no more dry meat, guaranteed. Take advantage of our $20 Mohr Stories special today by clicking on the Man Great banner at jmohr.com. As a bonus, every Mohr Stories show order comes with a heavy-duty Man Great grilling brush. Clean that grill, it's nasty.